I'm Brana Marks. Now that the regular season is over, the Baylor Bears have their sights set on Kansas City. Coming into the 2016-17 season completely unranked and ending the season with a hard loss in the Sweet 16, the Baylor basketball team is actually projected to be number 9 in the nation for the 2017-2018 season. Women's NCAA tournament tips off at the end of this week, with the Lady Bears hosting the first 2 rounds at the Farrell Center. Today, the Baylor Bears won their first NCAA tournament game since 2014, and they did it in a flashy fashion. We're live tonight at Midway, where Teague is taking on Coots. They currently lead 40-21. Here's Terry Mason's second quarter under the basket and the foul. He had a total 19 points and 9 rebounds, and of course, Motley came in with a dagger. Sorry, New Mexico State, you're going home. And he's on his way to the Olympic trials this weekend. So, Will, tell us how Baylor has kind of helped you get to this moment in your life.
They've been a real positive influence.
Rebecca, what does a typical game day look like for you?
Game days are crazy.
Sion Hicks has been ranked one of the top throwers in the nation, year in and year out, during her career at Baylor University. Now, she faces the last home meet of her collegiate career, and her growth these past 4 years has been nothing short of remarkable.
Being ranked top 5 in the nation, and you're about to end your season, do you think you're going to still throw after college?
Most definitely.
Last night, they looked to keep rolling in Huntsville against Sam Houston State. Here it goes, top of the 5th, Bearcats leading 2-1. Cameron Este delivers a 2-run shot to right, Baylor up 3-2. Top of the 6th, Shay Langlears singles to left. That'll score 2 runs, making it 5-2, and they do it again, taking the win at 6-5. Baylor is now 12-1 on the season. The 2017 Baylor football team is set to debut for the first time this weekend under head coach Matt Rhule. The spring game is set for 12 p.m. at McLean Stadium, and admission is free.
Baylor football, I think, is symbolic of just the Baylor family. It's really become really big in the past couple years, so now it's just a tradition, I feel like, and it's really exciting because as we keep growing and evolving and changing as a university, football is really at the heart of that.
On September 2nd, an old college tradition will emerge into a new era. The Baylor football team will have its first chance to start fresh after a sexual assault scandal shook the program a little over a year ago. Though the scandal still lingers, as media coverage keeps updates on all new and old cases, Baylor football, the student body, and staff, they all look forward.
Change is never easy. Sometimes change is hard, and my hope is that this change will be a positive one, and I hope that the Baylor community is able to accept change and support and stand behind our new coach.
With change and also a new era, that's definitely time for opportunity for growth. So I think that'll be the biggest thing that Coach Rhule will bring is growth to the team.
In December of last year, Matt Rhule was announced as the 27th Baylor head football coach. He immediately set a new standard. When entering the program, Baylor had 1 commit for the 2017-18 season. He finished with 27, 3 from ESPN's top 300, and that wasn't the only obstacle he overcame. Coach Rhule successfully hired 9 new assistant coaches, defining his standard even more.
When it comes to the Baylor family, we're all a loving family, so I feel like with this new season, and especially with Coach Rhule and the new team having to prove themselves, they'll still have that backing no matter what, because they're still a part of the student body as well as the staff, faculty, and advisement of the whole university.
Rhule has said time and time again that he is not afraid to answer the tough questions and allow the university's excellence to speak for itself.
So it'll be a welcome change.
It's clear this program has much to prove, but so far, it has taken the right steps to uplift internally.
I think Matt Rhule will represent Baylor very well. He is passionate and he's very sincere about what he stands for and believes. I believe that he genuinely enjoys being around the Baylor Bears and the Baylor community, and I think he's going to be a great fit.
Now, after addressing off-the-field issues, the main question is, how well will this new program, this new era of tradition, uphold its winning standard on the field? "61 games, 109 days. more than half away from home. 22 home runs between 2-star hitters, and a 700th career win for one leading head coach. That's how the Baylor softball team made it to the Women's College World Series.
I'm very excited for our players. Number one, played a very tough schedule. There's a lot of great teams in this country and playing this sport now, and our regional will be a pretty tough one as well. So, but very excited.
And although they made those numbers work for them, they had to handle it one equation at a time. First, who would lead the team? Between graduating seniors and injuries, the ace spot was an unknown factor, but not for long. Senior Kelsey Plum proved to be it after taking out fierce competitors in UCLA, Michigan, and Washington. And not only that, Gia Rodini followed in confidence, having the first postseason no-hitter in the program. That sent the team to Super Regionals.
Gia threw really well. She has all year for us, so we've got a solid 1-2.
And despite being on the road again,
it puts pressure on us in a good way. I think it motivates us really well.
They're ready to just add another digit to the list.